Good morning YouTube and good morning world. Welcome back to my channel and I hope you're doing great today. So for today we're going to talk about 5 common questions in IELTS Writing Task 2. Before we begin, I'd like to thank our frontliners for their endless efforts in saving lives against the COVID-19. So to our frontliners, thank you ever so much. Also, I'd like to greet my family, Ordonia, Rabe, and Mendoza family, as well as my Dikis, Kuligligs, and TCG family. I hope you're all doing well today. Also, I'd like to shout out Ate Susan for her seafood platter the other day. Ate Susan, thank you ever so much. You can follow her on Facebook. It's Susan's Kitchen. Writing Task 2 is one of the greatest challenges in the IELTS exam. For today, we're going to familiarize ourselves with the 5 common questions in this task. So guys, let's start. The first question type in IELTS Writing Task 2 is agree-disagree question. In this question type, you'll be given an opinion and you will either agree or disagree to that opinion. In some instances, you'll be asked the extent of your agreement or disagreement to that point of view. The question words for this question type may vary depending if you're taking general training or academic. For general training, the wording can be, "What is your opinion about this?" or "Do you agree or disagree?" On the other hand, IELTS academic writing can be worded this way: "To what extent do you agree or disagree?" Here's an example of an agree and disagree question. Nowadays, more and more people have access to the internet. However, constant availability of any information worsens people's memory and critical thinking skills. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So here your keywords are agree and disagree, and be sure to include the extent of your argument. This can be done by using the word strongly, especially if you're doing Writing Task 2 under the academic module. You may write, "It is strongly agreed that," or "It is strongly disagreed that." So that's your agree and disagree question. The second question type in your IELTS Writing Task 2 is the advantage and disadvantage question. In this question, you'll be given a statement and you will discuss the advantages and disadvantages revolving around that question or issue. Synonyms for advantages include positive, pros, and benefits. On the other hand, disadvantages can be worded using the words drawback, cons, or the word negative. The question wordings for this type of question under the general training module include discuss the advantages or disadvantages, and you may also encounter what are the advantages and disadvantages. Also, to our academic module test takers, the question may be in this form: do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? The wording is nearly the same except for the word outweigh, whereas you have to explain yourself whether the advantages are more important than the disadvantages. Sample question for the advantage-disadvantage type, we've got, nowadays, online education has become popular as more institutions and companies are offering courses online. However, many people prefer the traditional classroom training or study. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of both methods. For those taking the academic module, you may see the same question type with this additional question: do you think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? So you have to explain very well both the advantages and disadvantages of the issue. Equally, you have to add your thoughts whether the pros or the benefits are more important than the cons or the drawbacks. Moving on to our third question type, you've got the discussion question. In this question type, you'll be presented with 2 different points of view about a topic and you have to explain both views. And sometimes it may ask you to cite your opinion as well. The wording for this question type: discuss both views and give your opinion. Here's an example of a 2-sided discussion question. Some people think that the best way to reduce crime is to give longer prison sentences. Others, however, believe there are better alternative ways of reducing crime. Discuss both views and give your opinion. The key elements for these questions are discuss both views and give your opinion. Be sure to discuss both views about the issue and also ensure to write what you think about it. This part of the question makes it a bit similar to the agree and disagree question. Top tier tip: express your opinion and not other people's opinion. Instead of writing some people feel or some people think, you could write in my view or I believe that. The fourth question type is the problem solution question. In this type of question, you'll be presented a statement regarding an issue. In this question type, you'll be presented with a statement about a problem and you have to discuss that problem in detail as well as add or suggest or recommend some possible solutions to that problem. Some wordings for this question may include what problems are associated with this and what are some possible solutions, or what do you think are the causes of these problems and what measures could be taken to solve them, or why is this the case? What can be done about the problem? Or what potential problems could this cause and how could they be addressed? Here is an example of a problem solution question type. Global warming is one of the most serious issues that the world is facing today. What are the causes of global warming and what measures can government and individuals take to tackle the issue? In this question, your keywords are causes and measures, which indicates that the question is asking you for causes of the problem, which is global warming, as well as to cite some solutions to that problem or issue. So guys, we've got the fifth and last question type. We've got the two question, the double question, or what they call the thematic question type. In this question type, you'll be presented two separate questions, but both questions pertain to that same issue. And you have to address both questions for you to achieve a high band score, like 7 or above. Because the thematic type already gives you two questions, there is no specific wording for that. The cue is you will find two separate questions about the topic. So here's a sample of a thematic double question or two-part question type. Successful companies use advertising to make more sales. What can make an advertisement very effective? Do you think this is a bad thing or a good thing for the society? So in this question, you've got question 1. What can make an advertisement very effective? And then it is followed by question 2. Do you think this is a bad thing or a good thing for the society? So as I've said, because there are two questions, you have to address both questions for you to achieve a higher band score in this task. Alright guys, in summary, you have 5 common questions in your IELTS Writing Task 2, which include 1. Agree and disagree. Number 2. Advantage and disadvantage. Number 3. Two-sided discussion question. Number 4. Problem and solution. And number 5. Your two-part or double question or thematic question. Being familiar with these question types will surely help you write a good essay, but it won't guarantee a high band score. Remember that the harmony between your grammar and vocabulary, as well as how you respond to that question, will help you achieve that desired band 7 to band 9 in your IELTS Writing Task 2. So guys, this ends this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you think this video has helped you, don't forget to click the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss my future videos. Again, thanks for watching and I'll see you later. Goodbye!